Hi guys, greetings from Dubai. Today we're on the famous Palm Island to interview the executive housekeeper of the Waldorf Astoria. Let's find out more about this profession. Come with me.
I started as a front office agent and I became a front office manager over the years. So front office was really my passion and it was my background. And front office, you have a huge relationship with housekeeping and you have to work hand in hand. So I understood the front office side of it, allocating rooms and guest requests and translating it to housekeeping and then having it accomplished just so you can create that wow experience for a guest the first time they walk into your hotel and they check in. But for me, I wanted to understand the flip side of the coin. Okay, I understand what I'm saying and I'm understanding that it gets done at the end of the day, but the how it gets done, I was quite curious about. So I really only wanted to do it for maybe about a year to really gain the experience and then come back. But then once I went there, with such a huge team and so many moving parts that you have and the coordination that you need to really master in order to get things accomplished, it was amazing. So I decided to stay.
And so what does a typical day look like for you?
It's coming in by around 8 o'clock. I attend our executive meeting with all of the executives in the hotel at about 8:30. After that meeting, I'll take all of the information that was discussed with my supervisors and my assistant managers, and we'll go ahead and discuss, because they're broken down by floors. So who's taking care of which guest and what needs to be done. So we'll discuss that. They'll go up on the floor and then I'll check with my coordinators as well as my laundry team just to make sure we have enough linen. I'll do walks of the rooms, the public areas, just to make sure the quality is up to par and everything is being consistent throughout the entire hotel. I'll also walk the employee-facing areas, their pantries and whatnot, just to make sure everything's organized. And then I'll come down, making sure that the rooms that are actually vacant are being cleaned in a specific time frame, because we clean throughout the entire day, our stayovers as well as our checkouts. Then I'll start with my administrative duties, contacting suppliers and different contractual people that we deal with, just to make sure whatever I've ordered is actually coming. Samples that I need to look at is coming in as well, and just make sure that the operations go smoothly.
How's your team structure?
I'm the executive housekeeper. Under me, there are 2 housekeeping managers, 1 assistant manager, 2 administrative assistants, 3 coordinators, 9 supervisors, 52 room attendants, 16 public area, and a store person.
And who do you report to?
I report to the director of operations.
What's the most challenging part of your job?
I would say sometimes the relationship between suppliers and myself. I'm a very timely person. I like to be on time. If I have a meeting or I have a delivery, it needs to come at the promised time. And here it just seems a little bit more relaxed, where a meeting or whatnot could be delayed for an hour or a day and it's okay. So that gets sometimes a little bit under my nerves and you have to push. But yeah, that's the only challenging part, really.
So you actually worked in the pre-opening of the hotel.
I did.
Can you tell us more about this experience? What was the most challenging part?
Well, you always face challenges. I think when you're trying to build something from the ground up, you start off with nothing and you're hand selecting your employees and your different SOPs that you want to implement. You're making it, and you'll do role plays with the few employees that you actually have on board at the time. So it's quite interesting to really being able to build a department from the ground up and choosing, how you exactly want things to be and what type of different procedures that your employees have to follow. How do you want them to punch in and out? How will the attendance be done? How will you be ordering? When do you order? How much will you order? So you're really just shaping and molding your entire department.
So in your opinion, what are the most important skills to have in order to be a good executive housekeeper?
You definitely need to have patience because you're dealing with so many different employees and team members that learn at different paces, that react to different things. So you really need to understand them. You need to take the time as well to handle each situation properly. And even if you need to repeat the same thing over and over, you need to make sure that you're doing it with a subtlety and making sure that you're listening to them and really understanding how they understand so you can better communicate.